How are you doing? I was doing the Y and you were doing the M and the C and the A.
Yeah, there's only two of us, so it's like,
It's fun to stay at the
YMCA.
Hold on, I gotta get in the screen. I'm not in the camera. The
There you go.
Y C A.
Yeah, that'll work. That's why we didn't get that gig.
Good morning, guys. How are you, Tony?
Tony.
Wednesday is your Okay, why do you not like Wednesday? The word Wednesday.
Wednesday's the word, huh?
That's
tough day.
Funny. That's kind of funny.
Sandwiched right in the middle.
Good morning, Perrin.
Perrin. What's happening?
All right, so we were talking about word aversions.
That's a kind word for words you hate.
Yeah, words you do not like.
You don't like when you hear them, you're like, ew, gross.
Like pus.
Oh, come on. You start off with pus, right?
Yes. Away? And pustules. That one's even worse. Pustule. Ugh. That just sounds gross.
Oh, Perrin's off today.
Way to go.
Nice.
I'm
on
not.
a Wednesday, Tony.
I'm not. On a Wednesday. Maybe that's why, I don't know, hello, good morning, Rodney. He sent me a picture of himself yesterday and said, hi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the F-bomb
that
drive you crazy? And you hear that more and more often in public these days than ever before.
People have no consideration for
these crazy
others.
Kids these days.
Good morning, 7075. Oh, you're off too. Well, that's because you retired, Gary. And it's
we all know you're a little off. But...
It's gonna be it's going to 80 here today, unless you're inland, and then it's gonna be closer to 85.
Gotcha. Okay. Man, that's nice. There may be some deck time in my future.
I'm even thinking maybe possibly I can twist an arm and get somebody to go into the sandy area.
Oh, near the water.
Ah, on the beach.
Man, well, see, you've got sound front. I've got lakefront. And I've got bulkhead.
Well, no, I'm going to the beach.
I'm going to dip my toes way down there.
No, I will go to the actual beach.
Oh, you go to the actual
beach? I will go to the sand. Okay. I will go up over the dune into the 100%. All right, so we're talking words that people just don't like.
There's a thing about this.
Moist is the number one word people don't like, and
they try to avoid them.
Even saying it is just
moist.
It's
and Pillsbury's got a box of something, some type of cake.
Pillsbury Moist Supreme.
Moist Supreme.
Well, then you said, why don't you use the word damp instead of moist?
Well, the
Pillsbury Damp Supreme. That
moist
just doesn't.
Is okay for Pillsbury, but not.
Yeah, I just don't.
How about you guys? Any words?
Okay, Perrin doesn't like the F-bomb, and Tony doesn't like Wednesday.
Here's another one for you. Phlegm. Say phlegm.
Or spew.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And where did slacks come up? Where did they come up with slacks?
Somebody might know the answer to this. You guys are there's
Perrin.
enough of you here to be all right, for 500, Alex. Here we go. Where did the word slacks come from? Why did they call them slacks?
No, but you can't.
The pants, right?
But you have to have the answer and then ask the question.
Oh yeah, we're just.
So the answer is what?
No.
This is the answer, and the question would be, where did the word slacks come from?
Somewhere.
I want to know. Anybody know? Anybody? Bueller.
Don't know. All right, so we got moist, pus, spew,
phlegm, puke,
the F-bomb.
No, I don't know. Perrin doesn't know where slacks came from.
Dang.
Let me see if I can find the origination of slacks. Slacks.
It's mysterious. Is why
slacks for men, slacks for women. What is slacks?
But you can be a slacker.
You see, that's what I'm thinking. What are slacks and where should I wear them?
All right, here we go. Start with what are slacks?
Slacks come from the Saxon word for rope ties, heavily associated with sailing. This is because sailors would typically use spare bits of rope to hold up loose pants they could move easily in, and this is probably where the idea that slacks have to be a loose fit came from.
Maybe a slang term of some sort.
Isn't that interesting?
All right, well there we go. Hey Mike, what's up, man?
The brief history of slacks. Yeah, and why are they called briefs?
All right.
Why? Yeah, why are they called briefs? Like the word panties, people doesn't like.
This is a copy and paste. In the olden times, the olden Saxon term slack referred to things that
Here,
were
I'll do
not
this.
tight. Ah, not tight. Okay, that's what's right anyway.
As a loose end of a
Okay.
rope or a sail.
All right, cool. Here we
Okay, but then
go.
why do they call them briefs?
They're
Just
not.
curiously,
They're a little bit briefer than boxers.
they're not.
Okay.
They're not long. They're
They're
brief.
not longs.
They're not
Long johns.
longs
Long johns. You heard that?
or long underwear.
Long underwear.
Well, then what do they? Briefs, they don't hold much.
There you go, Gary. Gary, may the truth be with
Okay, that was
you.
funny. I don't care who you are.
You're getting Cindy the belly
No,
button.
we can't say the other, but yeah, no, that was funny.
So, in other words, we were talking about this earlier on the show. Words that you have an aversion to. They're gross.
Yeah, that just make you go
Right.
"Ugh," like
How about
puke.
curd?
Curds and whey.
That's right. A little bit smuffy.
Sat on her tuffet. What is it? Eating her
Eating her
curds and whey. Ugh.
Along came a spider and sit down beside her. You know who Andrew Dice Clay is. You
Oh,
so we were going the other direction.
Jack and Jill went up a hill, each with $1.25.
Oh no!
Jack came back with $2.50. That's Andrew
Jack
Dice.
and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill forgot to take the bill. Now she's got a dog.
Oh,
Great school humor at its best.
Oh, Bill. Bill.
Who says they went for water?
Mine was better. The $1.25. Jack
Yeah,
came back with
yeah,
$2.50.
I got you. All right, so we're having a little too much fun. You know, Rachel in the midday during lunch, she's always talking about us and how what we say on here on Facebook Live. It's stuff that they're not allowed to say on the radio. And then she chuckled. Maybe this is what she's talking about. I don't know. Could be. Because we never say anything too out of sorts. I don't think we.
We said moist.
Jack and Jill. Oh.
That's too out of sorts.
All right, don't forget today music coming up within 10 minutes. And we're going to talk about the price of eggs and Easter. What some people are doing about that.
Are we?
Yeah. Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5, The Shark. Paul McCartney, Wings, and Leatherman. Good morning to you. It is 8:11, 11 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we've got the sun is shining, just a blazing here along the beaches this morning. And we did have some patchy fog earlier, but they kind of burn off.
I'm going to say it's burned off at this point. I am going to put my foot down, make an executive decision, and decide that the fog is gone. Sorry, I didn't mean to stick out there. Otherwise, we're going to have partly sunny conditions today. High 80 along the coast, 85 inland. Patchy fog again tonight. Clouds increasing down to 60 for the coast, 65 inland. And then tomorrow, another repeat of today, but a little breezy. 80 along the coast and 85 inland.
Right now, we got 60 in Stumpy Point, 58 in Elizabeth City, and 62 at 102.5 Shark.
All right, so I was thinking about this. We know Shelly got the chickens for the eggs and all that, and the price of eggs and how it's gone up.
Yeah.
I was even at the grocery store, and they're like this much coming down.
They say they're coming down, but
yeah, but like
but guys went up like really fast.
You know, I mean that little. You can't even see my fingers right now, but they're like pretty much. You know, I can barely. Yeah, they're that far apart, like not very far at all. So some families are thinking, okay, it's Easter. We have to do the Easter egg coloring.
Oh, they don't want to
because
it's the eggs.
Yes, because you do have to hard boil them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna like do scrambled eggs or need eggs for some kind of batter or anything,
can't do that.
You can't do that because they're gonna be hard boiled. So you're gonna kind of be wasting them. So you know what people are doing instead?
What are they doing?
Potato.
Potatoes?
A potato.
Wait, you color them?
Yeah, Potato USA is trying to take advantage of the price on eggs and is hyping potatoes as the replacement.
Okay.
And supposedly people are actually giving it a shot. Now, some blogs suggest traditional paint for potatoes instead of dyes and just making it an opportunity to have fun, switching things up a little bit. Others are using edible paint and water-based food coloring so the potatoes can be dyed and eaten if you're down with that.
Easter taters.
I like it. Easter taters. However, this is more of a stunt for laughs than an actual hack. For starters, a dozen potatoes might not even be cheaper than a carton of eggs,
All right.
especially the smooth gold potatoes that are best for color and
Oh,
designs, because
there
you
you
can't
go.
usually use a russet. I
Yeah,
just can't
a
quite.
little rough.
And even if they are, it's a buck or two. So unless you're coloring on a huge scale, the cost of saving is kind of minimal.
Okay, if they get dirty, that's why they came out of the dirt anyway. You can just clean them back off.
And it also doesn't solve the problem of losing an egg in the house until it rots. That's
Very good.
worse.
All right.
Oh, have you ever smelled a rotten potato?
Oh, I can see it now.
I've
Cinco de Mayo rolls around. What's that smell?
oh, I've
Oh no, it's the Easter potatoes.
Easter taters rotten. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that will make me puke.
There you go. That's right. I bet the potato would be moist.
Oh,
We've been
gross.
talking all morning about words that people have an aversion to. We just don't like to hear from the growth of the mouth.
Yeah,
There's
and
a
that's one of
couple
them.
of them right there.
Yeah.
Stick around. We got Today in Music and Bow Time coming up.
Oh, all right. Harris Teeter had eggs at $1.97 last week. Really?
That's interesting.
That's a pretty cheap price.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to comment? We don't know if we want you to comment or not, Mike.
Well, what's the comment on?
Good morning, Karen. Briefs, they don't hold much. Okay, what is that? Myers? Is that they say that? Are they carving potatoes? No, they're actually painting them. I'm wondering if people don't like moist because of the oi sound. Oh, hoist, joist. But
I don't know. I think
moist is just kind of a. It's just.
yeah. And I went outside while we had a little bit of a break. A couple of songs were playing, and I came back in. I said, "Cindy, all these cars are moist." She's like, "Ugh."
No,
See
they
what I'm
have dew
saying?
on
It's
them.
different. Yeah,
They have dew.
they have dew.
They have dew on them. They have the morning dew. Morning dew.
Anyway,
What is
this is a real thing. There are people that they don't
my
like to
daughter
use
hates when I
certain
say
words.
moist.
Oh, she does.
If I'm like, oh, look at all the moisture on the windows, and she's like, Mom, ugh, ugh. I need more water.
Damp, yeah.
See, damp.
That's been
But
talked
when
about.
you talk about a cake mix or a cake, you don't want a damp cake.
Yes, Pillsbury's Supreme Damp.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
when
that's
people,
food,
that's one
though.
of the things. Whenever you bite into the cake, oh, this is really moist.
No,
That's a
and
way
you
to
know what?
describe a
And they
cake.
don't. They overcome this aversion to the word because they're having some really good cake.
Right.
So it's like it
Uh-huh.
X's it out.
But yeah, I can say procrastinating.
Procrastinating.
Hate it.
I'll tell more later.
Ah.
I love it, Gary. I love it, man. Awesome.
Gary, were you the class clown? I have to ask.
You might have been.
I have to ask. Were you the class clown when you were in school?
May have been. May have been.
Something tells me you and Mike both. And how are you feeling today, Mike, with your surgery? I hate cock. Oh, cock. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like caca. That's a gross word.
Too moist.
Ugh. Can I go get more water?
You might need
Actually,
it.
you know what? No, don't even go there.
So there's another topic floating around Dare County in the Outer Banks right now. Typically surrounding the bypass area. And I wanted to shed some light on it, see if you guys have experienced
Traffic.
this
I
week.
hate the word traffic.
And we're figuring it has something to do with either the construction that's going on or everybody trying to get to Target, the new Target. I think it's a combination of both.
No,
No?
I disagree.
All right, well, what do you have?
Go to Target. It'll be fun, they say. I made the trip to Target yesterday.
Right.
I went because we were talking about air fryers. And so Mr. D had a job to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop and get an air fryer. So I said, yeah, where do you think I should get an air fryer? And he's like,
Yeah.
why don't you go to Wally World? I said, no, too far north. And he's like, all right, why don't you try the new Target? I'm like, you know what? You're not going to be home for a while. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm driving. And then I creeped a couple more. And traffic on the bypass, well, it was down to one lane heading north, but it was awful. So I get to about Collington Road, and Mr. D goes, you might want to take the beach road. I'm like, too late. I'm
Already there.
I'm already halfway, 3/4 of the way there.
Well, there's also, there's also
but-
something else going on.
But there weren't that many people in
These
Target.
are the Easter spring break weeks. So
There were spring
there's a lot
breaks.
of visitors,
Yes.
and a lot of extra traffic too, and the construction. But it's just I've heard a lot of people just talking about it. My goodness, just to get from point A to point B, it's taking a lot longer.
100%.
Is this June? Is this July?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm home, but my insurance is reviewing the pain medicine that was prescribed. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Cambry says it's been bad for a couple weeks. And why are they closing at 7? They're closing at 7? I didn't know that.
They are. Yeah, I think a lot of people want a little bit more Target than 7. I've heard that a couple people say they're closing at 7. They get off at 5. If I go home real quick.
Yeah, no, you
we
won't
don't
get there.
have time to eat and get there.
No, I didn't realize they were closing at 7. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to the hours. It was,
yeah, so I mean,
it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I was there.
I've been in a Target 1,000 times. I haven't been in this one, but I suspect it looks a lot like the other Target.
I knew exactly where the air fryers were.
There you go. So I mean, if you know Target and how it's laid out, this will be no big surprise.
You walk in, little Starbucks is on the left.
Yeah.
When you first walk in the main door, all the way down at the end is where the CVS is. Women's clothing, baby clothes, all that kind of stuff. As I'm choking.
Yeah.
At the other end of the store is where you find, or towards the back is where the electronics are and all that kind of stuff. Just like
So did you get an air fryer?
Let me tell you the story about the air fryer.
Air fryer story. Oh.
So I got a tickle. Hold on. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Have some moisture.
Bill, you must make me spit my water out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Gosh, bless America. So I got an air fryer. Well, we wanted to have chicken wings because we found out the secret. We found out the secret to a sauce, and so we wanted to try this out.
Okay.
So we wanted to have chicken wings. Well, I didn't want to deep fry them. I wanted to air fry them. So I was like, I'm going to go look and see if they have an air fryer. I stood there for, 20 minutes looking at all the different air fryers. They have kinds that have little drawers that you can't see in. They have little drawers that have, but of course, the ones that have the little windows that have the little drawers that are the smaller ones, they don't have them in stock.
Right.
So I hemmed and hawed. There was one that was on sale. I'm like, all right, wait, they have it right here. You know what? I'm just going to get this one.
Okay.
And it was a Hamilton Beach, fairly recognizable name.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Cuisinart, and it wasn't one of the Ninjas. The Ninja one was like $329 or something. I'm like,
holy
nope, sorry.
Did it make ice too?
I think it cooked it for you, like it literally like took it out, put it in the pan, cooked it, and served it to you.
Okay.
But anyway, so I got it. I bring it home, put it on, take it out of the box.
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it one more try, but it took forever. The wings, it said fresh chicken wings. 16 to 18 minutes. I had it on 450. I had it on air fry. I had them in there. It was hot. I cooked them for probably 35 to 40 minutes and they still weren't crispy like we like them. So I was a little bit, see, I saw the Foodie and the Foodie looked awesome and they didn't have it, but it was expensive.
So it's a brand called Foodie?
It's the Ninja Foodie.
The Ninja. Okay.
Then they had the XL Foodie too, I think, which is a big one. Just 3 today, more close to,
well,
Gary's delivering flowers today for Easter. Isn't that nice?
So many people I've talked to swear by these air fryers. They think they changed the world.
Well, Mama Rosie has a smaller one, and of course I didn't want to bother her to cook the wings. But the first batch of wings she made the other night were crispy and perfect, and that's why Mr. D's like, go get them.
Right.
And yeah, the Ninjas, I looked at the one Ninja was 3 something, like I said, and no, I wasn't paying that much money. But they look nice. They looked good, but I don't know. I can't decide what I'm doing on this one. I'm still.
Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5. The Shark, Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine. That is alive this morning. There is some sunshine out there. Started with a little patchy fog, and all the cars were kind of condensated. Just
they had that morning dew on them.
And so that's burning off, which is good news. It's going to be a nice day. And I think we're going to enjoy some of this afternoon.
It's going to. It's going to be partly sunny today. High 80 along the coast, 85 inland. Patchy fog again tonight with increasing clouds down to 60 for the coast, 65 inland. And if for some strange reason you can't get out today, tomorrow, just as nice, partly sunny. Little breezy, 80 along the coast, 85 inland.
All right, 61 in Ahoskie, 60 in Rodanthe, 63 at 102.5 The Shark.
It's time for This Day in Music, brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers and bourbons, tequilas too, free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard. Come hang out, relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk. Tap That OBX.
All right, it was the year 2008. Apple's iTunes in full swing overtook supermarket group Walmart to become the largest music retailer in the U.S.
Wow.
iTunes had sold more than 4 billion songs since its launch in 2003. That was 5 years.
Wow. Who knows where they are
I
now?
don't know. You're right about that, though. Good question.
Because that was 2008. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. 1995, Jimi Hendrix's one-time girlfriend, Monica Dannerman, committed suicide
Aw.
2 days after losing a court battle with another of the guitarist's ex-lovers.
No comment.
1994, Kurt Cobain committed suicide by shooting himself in the head at his home in Seattle. Gary Smith, who was working at Kurt Cobain's house, discovered his body 3 days
Ooh.
later lying on the floor in the greenhouse.
Another member of the 27 Club.
3 days, though.
3 days. And it was in the greenhouse, so I'm sure it really had time to
Yeah, guarantee you. Wow.
In 1985 at 3:50 p.m. General Mountain Time, over 5,000 radio stations worldwide aired the charity single "We Are the World."
Oh, really?
We
Okay.
are the children. It was for USA for Africa. The single went to #1 in the US, UK, and most Western territories. And it was written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. The all-star cast included Stevie Wonder, Tina Turner, Bruce Springsteen, Diana Ross, Bob Dylan, Ray Charles, Daryl Hall, John Oates, Cyndi Lauper, Steve Perry, and Bob Geldof.
Great song.
In 1984, Marvin Gaye's funeral took place at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles. Those who attended: Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones, Berry Gordy, and other Motown singers, writers, producers as well.
Right.
In 1980, REM played their first ever gig when they appeared at St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Athens, Georgia.
REM. Man.
Wow, that just sounds a little weird to
I
me.
hear rumor that they're putting some stuff back together back there.
I think I heard
Yep.
that same rumor one day.
Mhm.
1978, Duran Duran made their live debut at the Lecture Theatre in Birmingham, England. But of course, they didn't make it big in the world until the early 80s.
That's true. Wow.
1975, Minnie Riperton went to #1 on the singles with "Loving You." It was the singer's only U.S. chart hit.
Wow. All right. Music birthdays today on this 5th day of April. Mike Eli, country singer with the Eli Young Band, 42 today.
Pharrell, Pharrell Williams, I can get it out. Isn't he from
Yeah.
Richmond, Virginia Beach,
Probably
somewhere,
heard you.
Norfolk? Well, happy birthday,
Pharrell.
Why can't I say Pharrell? He is 50 today. Happy
big
birthday.
Pharrell. Cool.
Way to go, Pharrell.
Pat Green, country singer, 90s, early 2000s, I think, the hits he had. He is 51 years old today.
Grunge rocker with Pearl Jam. He's the guitarist Mike McCready, 57.
And one of the singers with ABBA, an Agnetha Foxcog. Yeah.
What's her name?
Agnetha Foxcog. Middle name Moist. Is 73.
No, you didn't.
See, you have this.
Oh.
She has the word aversion. All right, that's today in music. You know what that means?
It's bow time. Your chance to be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles. Your word today, since we were talking about Duran Duran, is Duran. Just singular though, Duran. Text that right now to 252-441-1025 and you'll be qualified to win.
All right, news and weather together within 10 minutes of more killer hits coming up.
He's killing me. He's killing me. Yeah, I didn't want to go all the way up to Walmart. Walmart from my house is about a 35-40 minute drive. And with the traffic, it would have taken me another half an hour.
Right. Exactly.
All right, so Gary lost 5 shingles on the new barn from the wind last Saturday. I'm telling you what, the wind was crazy last week.
About that.
Yeah. I can't believe you.
We made Aaron laugh.
She laughed yesterday when you didn't know she was calling.
That's right. That's
She said
true.
it's one of your regular Facebook viewers or something like that, and he kind of laughed. He
Mhm.
goes, "Who?" She goes, "It's Perrin." Well, I was not quite there. The traffic was still bad. Um, oh, Perrin's heading to Nag's Head now.
Oh, really?
All right. Well, our doors don't open for another 20 or 30 minutes, so you'll have to wait just a couple minutes
Just
before
a
you stop
few.
by and pick up your gift certificates. Because she won yesterday on Tough Trivia.
Right. Gonna try to find something.
Yeah, no, I was not.
Cool.
I was still in Kill Devil Hills. I didn't even like
Hadn't made
get
it that far
close to
yet,
Kid.
right?
Yeah, I wasn't even in the northern part of KDH. Oh, you got a doctor's appointment first. Okay, you go do that, and then you can come by the radio station and pick up your prize. That'll work.
Wow.
But oh my goodness, what a Target was nice though. I'm not going to deny, and I do want to say a big shout out to Mark, who works at Jewelry by Gail.
Oh, Mark.
He
Yes.
ran into him, and where's your helicopter leader? Gary, where's your helicopter? Oh, she was there. I saw her. I think. Yeah, there's a Karen in there. She said hello. And I'm thinking that's who he's talking about. But no, Target was nice. Well, obviously it just opened up, so it was clean. See, she said I'm here. I knew she was talking about Karen. I knew it was. But
Right.
yeah, and it was nice.
Got
It
an
was
update
nice.
for you on
Uh-oh.
something you might have almost forgotten about. Remember last week we were talking about the fire, the wildfire in Terrell County, right?
Oh
The
wait,
last,
yeah,
the last resort fire.
yeah, you were. Well, you weren't
Good.
really talking about it because you weren't here.
Well, I
You
was
were
talking
there.
about where I was.
You were over there.
Yeah,
You
okay.
weren't here. You were being a traitor that week. Just kidding.
Anyway, here's an update from the
Uh-oh.
North Carolina Forest Service. Check this out. So the last resort fire is still on fire. Seriously, Forestry Service says that they are literally pumping water to the fire from nearby Lake Phelps.
Really?
They have so far got it 68% contained, 10%. They had it like at 54% at one time. Now they're up to 68%. 120 million gallons of Lake Phelps water has already been pumped up there or down there to fight that fire. So it's still going on. Just thought I would throw that out there in case you're traveling west through Terrell and the Mattamuskeet area. You might still get some smoke. And you probably know that if you live there. So, but I only say that because a lot of people thought that was just over, but it's not over yet.
I was thinking
that
it was over
crazy?
too because it just kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, but it's still burning. So, anyway, you think of any more words that people have an aversion to, we like to add to them. So you can add this if you're watching this anytime during the day.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, some of them it's rather hard to
Keep
do
it
that.
clean.
I understand because for some people, that's where the aversion starts. It's
Right.
like an image in their mind or something
Right.
that makes them think the way they don't want to think.
Right.
That's part of it. I get it, but this is a real thing. You know, it's not like a mental health thing. Moist.
All I can think. Well, I think with me, and this is a line from a movie.
Okay.
That they're owned by the same company, Cambry. Marshalls and TJ Maxx are owned by the same company, and so is Home Goods. They're all
that's right.
they're all
That's
owned by
right.
the same company.
Yeah.
But no, there's a line in The Nutty Professor
Okay.
where Grandma
Oh,
Michael
yes.
Douglas is the only. I'm not even. It wasn't the
Just
crump.
watch the movie.
It wasn't the crumps. It was the clumps.
The clumps. The curds. I don't know.
Yeah,
Another
no,
one of those words.
it was the clumps. Yeah. Oh, curds. Oh, yes, no, curds and whey. I don't know, but anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, Michael Douglas is the only.
Thrown out of this building. You guys have a great day, all right?
All right, I am rare form today. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought, wait, is today also supposed to have fun at work day? No, that was Monday.
Yesterday or Monday.
Monday. Oh yeah.
Maybe it was Monday.
I don't know. It was one of those days.
I forgot about Marshalls, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're up by.
Target took all the limelight on that, I think.
Well, Marshalls opened like the week before, I think.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll have to give them a try.
And Marshalls is more of just it does have some little stuff that you can buy, but it's more of a clothing. It focuses more where Target covers everything. They even have the grocery department. Ooh. They have the CVS.
All right.
Oh.
Have a great one. Cambry, you too.
Yeah, don't have
Thank
a
you
good
very
day.
much.
Have a great day. I agree. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be.
Right.
Will you stop?
I was just trying to finish your sentence. That's what you were gonna say, right?